Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all for this today's session. So yesterday we learned about Mendeley. It's a reference management tool. If anybody is frequently using Mendeley, how many of you applied for Mendeley advisor community yesterday? Is there is anybody you applied? Anyone you have applied for Mendeley advisor? Why this Mendeley Sotoro is highly preferable is your own research publications, all your article, you can have it. Okay. If you are having a discussion with any of your research collaborators, you can just download all your, for example, you have 50 articles or 100 articles, just export the file in RAS or BibTeX format and you can just send to them. See, we all know some experts related to your discipline, right? Everybody will have some experts. If your experts sharing the full citation and reference details to you that this is the articles I have done, the step by step based on the years, it will be helpful or not? It will be helpful. Related to my discipline, there are some 6, 7 professors in India. They purely work on my research areas. So I used to follow them. Frequently go to the Scopus and check based on the country options in India, what are the other publications are coming. Any new professors are publishing, then they're from which institute, what area they are doing their research works. These follow-ups will be done. So your own publications can be updated in these tools. If somebody is asking you rather than sharing your CV, you can connect them, you can share that uh, literatures, this RIS and other files. Why sharing in that file is better than CV? In CV, comma, full stop, spacing, it will be in some format, right? But if you are having it in this RIS or BibTeX format, when they add these content in a single folder in their Mendeley account, Mendeley or Sotero account, any format they can convert it when they are writing their research articles. Hope you understand, right? For example, if you are sharing your CV to some professors, it will be in a single format. But if you are sharing your .ris or BibTeX format, when you are sharing for at least your own article fully with proper name, title, volume number, issue number, page number, journal details, everything is perfectly available in your articles. And when you share to your collaborators, it will be easy for them to cite your articles well, and all the information will be available. Okay. So for your own publications, you can have it. Next, when you do a literature review, you can use it. When you do a literature review, you can, because uh, as I said in the earlier sessions, you will write a perfect literature review article at the end of your research only. But as per your institute regulations and all, you'll be doing literature review in the initial time. Literature review you can do in the initial days, but literature review article has to be done at the end of your PhD program or after PhD will be better. Okay. But obviously, many researchers, faculty says to you to write a literature review article. One major reason is at least for writing, you will be explore and review the articles. But now it's like, as they are saying to write the article, researchers use various tools to write without reading the content even. That's how it's going on for many researchers. That's all. But it is very difficult for you to survive in the same research area for a long time. Same research area. If you want to be an expert in your field, even hard copy or soft copy, read line by line till the end. How many number of articles you are reading, it will be better. Not only for your research program, in future you will be a guest lecture for a certain talk. if somebody is asking any technical query related to your research disciplines, you can answer better when you reviewed more number of literatures. If you not reviewed anything, obviously you cannot able to answer more number of queries, and the way you think in different perspective also will be different. Related to my area of research work, suddenly if I see my title and some articles title and abstract, immediately I can come to know that what they have did, how come it may be. Only these things happen because for literature, for reviewing articles, we read and give the review comments. Also, during I still remember two big books like nearly pillow size, the printed versions, pages wherever equations are there highlighted. So that's how just 10 years, 10-15 years before, there somewhere around 2016 it started, 2016-15, right, 10 years before only. But now, at least without using printed or hard copy versions, at least through some tools you could have read more from the article. Okay, because uh, some research task, it may take 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month, but as a in a research article it will be in a single sentence. If you go through the summary or the very limited content of the articles, many single sentence will be missed. Okay, as it is getting missed, it is like those who wrote, they are not losing anything, but the time you want to learn and gain more knowledge on that research task, you are losing a lot of thing for your future. If you are not able to gain more number of knowledge related to your research area, in some interviews you can't able to answer better. In case in future, your students will think you are an expert on this field and they will come and ask you a lot of doubts. You cannot able to respond to them better. Okay, but you will have a PhD and all. So try to manage your articles as well as your experts related to your discipline manage their articles also, so that they can share those article details to your students. Because certain articles, if they read in the initial stage of their research, it may be better. So as how you started your research, similarly they can also start and then go to the next level. Okay, so today we'll be learning about Sotero. It's a similar tool like Mendeley. Some options are not available which is available in Mendeley. For example, dataset option is not available in Sotero. Then searching article is not available in Sotero. Then one more option is not there. I think group option is there here also. And one more option is not there. Comparatively, if you see, some three options will be missing. But the unique thing, many researchers from top institute for using Sotero is it has 10,500 plus referencing style. That is one reason, because many number of journals are there, so it is easy. Like for changing the formats and other thing, it is easy one thing. Next, if you are uploading the article with the PDF versions, it take more space. Each article 4 MB, 4 MB, which means 10 articles 40 MB, somewhere around 25 articles, 25, somewhere around 75 articles only you can have, 75 PDFs only you can have in Sotero, somewhere around approx. But without PDF, you can add more number of adding reference, that you can have more numbers. So if you have mainly with more number of space, try to upload PDF and do all those part. But if you are using Sotero for your research work, rather than adding more number of PDFs, without PDF, just the citation alone, try to add it. The name, journal title, the article title, journal name, volume number, issue number, page number, DOI number. Try to add these alone. Okay, in Sotero. Sometimes 300 MB if it is not possible. I know some researchers, what they do is they create two mail IDs and they are using it. Okay. Some institute, a lab will have a single mail ID and password. Lab, the professors all together, they have, I think, yearly some $20, very less price only. As a lab, you can have a space and you can, everybody can use it. That is also one option. Or individually, you can have it. Okay, that depends on the authors and the labs. This also similar, your research assistant, easy to access, mainly collect, organize, cite, as well as share your research to others. Okay. The organizing part is very important. Organizing part is very important. Collections, like similarly yesterday, how we are collecting through the in Mendeley we call as web importer. Here they call as Sotoro connector. Name were different, but the process is same. Okay. Sotoro also has a Chrome extension. Using the Chrome extension, you can add articles to the library. That is a very simple and easiest method. So you can register a free account. Just put your username and other informations, email ID, passwords. So an activate email will be sent to you. Just accept, like you can accept and activate it. So you'll receive an email that welcome to Sotero and other informations. And the email ID will be validated. So two major installation in Sotero. First is Sotero connector. When you click connector, it takes to the Chrome extensions and you need to add it. Okay. If already you have added, it will show that remove like that, but you don't want to remove. Okay. That is one option. The left, another one is Sotero 5.0 Windows is for the Sotero desktop version. How mainly desktop, WhatsApp desktop, Telegram desktop. Similarly, Sotero also has a desktop version. Sotero also has a desktop versions. So this is how Sotero connector works. You just click the connector, it takes to Chrome extensions. Here you need to add to Chrome. If already you have added, it will show remove Chrome. Okay. So you can see in the extension, Sotero connector is added. So you need to pin it. If you make a pin, then only it will be available in the top menu. Like in the top, it will be shown. Just set your profile with all your known informations, affiliation, designations, name, all informations. And there are three options for your privacy. Publish entire library, publish notes, and hide from search engines. So that depends whether your library should be like everybody can access, or you need to hide from searching it. That depends. Okay. So this is the storage capacity, nearly 300 MB for free. Then 2 GB uh, annual is $20. Hardly, I think $10 went somewhere 80, 90, I think 80. And this is how the web library looks. Moreover similar. And for research purpose, for example, uh, academia researchgate, try to use anyone. Mainly Sotero, try to use anyone. Similarly, most of the research thing, I will not suggest to use everything. It will be difficult to manage even, but try to use anyone and perfectly manage it. Okay. And here also you can have different sub collections. If you want rename, you can rename. If you want delete, you can delete it. Right. So the right side you can have certain informations, info options. If you would like to write about that article, anything, you can add it. So tag is a unique option in Sotero, which is like it's a kind of group of articles. If you have 10 articles, 5 articles you name as precast and 5 article you name as wall, which means You need only articles with wall, you just click that wall. It's a kind of a sorting option. For example, when I click precast, the precast article alone will be available. Okay, that is the purpose of tag options. And when you go to the info, you can add any informations like adding URL, title, any links, many informations you can add it. And if you need to add any articles to the library collections, there are adding options are available. Through that you can add it. And you can create a group also. This is a unique option here, group informations. If you go to certain groups based on some authors, you can join there and you can collaborate with them easily. But they should accept you. There are groups, you can search it and you can join. Sample, for example, this is a Professor Elizabeth Monsingo. She's having the group called Music Research Interest Group. If you are, she is a faculty or some researchers from Ohio State University from US. So you can join if your research work expertise in the same area, you can connect. Related to COVID or certain common topics I have searched, there are many groups with a lot of members. So this is the first group when I click COVID and there are 7 members, right? And here the option is membership is closed, like you cannot able to access for all the members and all. Okay, so if your research work is also related, you can send a request and if they accept, you can collaborate with them. When you create a group, mostly the first 3 options, private, public, closed and public open. Normally, if you have a public open option, it will be better. And the documentation details are available, kind of a theory content about this Sotero tool. And one thing is you need to remember here at last, the Sotero Word file plugin details will be available. In case any issues, you can explore it. You can download articles and you can add it after the desktop versions or the web library is on or active. So this both information is very important. You need to download and install it. Simple installation, only click next, 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 it will be getting installed. And when you click install, a new plugin will be added in a Word file. New plugin. Remember, new plugin will be added. Mainly, you need to go to the reference and you need to select for the citation options. Okay. But Sotero is a separate library. So this is how the desktop versions looks. And like mainly here also there is a sync option. Try to synchronize it. Actually, I'm changing my slides. Can you know the slides are changing? Anybody, can you help me whether the okay, installation steps? Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Synchronize it frequently so that whatever articles you add to the web library, that will be added here. So for synchronizing, you need to put your email ID and password here. Then it will be get synced. So here you can add a lot of additional styles. That is the best thing here, 10,000 plus. Now as of now in the screens here somewhere around 9,800, but currently it will be 10,500 plus. Majorly, as we know, two referencing style, alphabetical and numerical. The numerical is mainly Institute of Physics numeric. It comes under the numeric citations. And here you can add attachments, you can export it, you can create bibliographies, right? Some manual option also you can do it, or through the plugin also you can do it. This is the citations and the bibliography. Citation we call that as in-text citations. When you click any article, you can generate a report. Some basic information will be available. If you like to share to any researchers about this article information, you can click those information and send to them. Also, you can export to multiple formats. Okay, you can export to multiple formats. It is easy to add to library using Sotero connector. Sotero connector. And in Google Scholar, if you are searching, you can download and add it one option. Or in Google Scholar, this Sotero connector will be working well. Okay, because mainly may not work properly in Google Scholar, but Sotero will work well. But one major problem is when Sotero is scrapping the informations, obviously in Google Scholar, the article will not have DOI number, right? That details will be missing. You can drag and drop and simple only, it will be added. So in Google Scholar, I just click the Sotero connector, you can see all my articles are available. So if you need to add, I can add it easily. For example, as I said earlier, at least your own published article, if you like to have a in Sotero or Mendeley, you have it. So I think in Mendeley that option is not available, but in Sotero you have that. So this is the plugin details in documentations. Any issues, you can explore this documentations details. Normally, when you do a normal installation, it will work in Sotero. You can see the top Sotero as a separate plugin. So this one we will see practically. I prefer Mendeley because of that the more spacing. Uh, but depends. I know many researchers from top institute like IITs, NITs, they are using Sotero, not Mendeley. That depends. Even my friends, most of them, they are using Mendeley only. Some are because I went to this IIT Delhi for a summer faculty. There, most of the researchers are using Sotero. So it depends. Authors to authors, it get differs, and even countries to country. Please wait. If you anybody is parallelly working, you just go to the Sotero and try to install it. So this is the desktop versions. When you click download, the first Sotero 7 is the desktop versions. Just you can download it. When you click download, I'm just stopping. Oh, it's not stopping. And this is the Sotero connector. When you click this connector, it takes to the Chrome extensions. As I have already connected, this is asking to remove. But if you are clicking for the first time, it will ask you to install the extensions. So now we will learn how to add articles to the library. So somebody can share your topic in chat. So the topic is diverse. That topic is the most important topic for the recent days to research. So a sample topic I'm just searching here, and I'm just going to since 2025. I just click articles from 2, 3 publishers. Okay, related to speaker recognition. Okay, so I just create a folder here. SPEAKER, speaker recognition. So you can add in this manner also. For example, you go to the next page. In the top, you have the Sotero connector, the top right. Just click here, you will find all these articles. But slight editing is required because this HTML and other details were added. Okay. I'm just adding just 3 articles. Mostly the DOI number will not be there. We can check that. So it is added in library. I'm just moving that to the folder name is speaker recognition. Click done. It's added. Next, this is the first 3 articles we've added through this Google Scholar. Okay. Second, just a single click here from Wiley Publishers. I think it's open access. The PDF is also started, but somehow it's cancelled. So it is getting added. Okay. I'm just adding fast, but normally you should go through the title, see the abstract, read the abstract. Is relevant to your work or not? Then try to add it. The next here, add to Mendeley will be there, but add to Sotero will not be there because Mendeley only belongs to this elsewhere group. Sotero is not belongs to them. Okay. So in this case, you need to click cite, export citation to RIS, and it will be automatically added. See, speaker recognition, it is added. Okay. Next, from Nature scientific reports, which are a reputed one. Click here, speaker recognition added. Next, from Springer, then go to the last. The bottom will have the citation informations. Because it will be converted to this .ras only. So through that, this article also added. So this is from Bentham Science, is another publisher. Check any cite option is there to add those options are there. If nothing is there, just click this connector, the article will be easily added. Okay. Depends. This option as well as another option. When you click cite this article, click download citations, the article is getting added. So now article is added to the library, just reload it. Okay. The preferable one is always try to have the desktop also. See here, the desktop is open. This is the desktop versions. Now, which you see in the screen is the desktop versions. The right end below this close, there is a sync option. Just click sync with Sotero. So click this speaker recognition. Okay. So as I said in the earlier session, before you start using for citation, the most important thing here is click and check all the information is there. Title is there, author name is there, and volume number is there, issue number is missing. If it is an elsewhere publisher, issue number will not be there. So leave it. So page number is there, then fine. The next. This also I think from Science Direct. This is also I think volume issue is there. Check here, volume is 2025, issue is 2025. Check it's correct or not. Okay, sometimes year also may be written wrongly. See, who has to check it? As an author, we have to check it. Okay, check here. This is an article. Scroll down at last in the citation part. Yeah, I think 2015 is the volume. It's fine. Check it. You have whatever doubts you have, try to check it. Mm. Then next also volume number, issue number. Page number is there. Page is there. Check all the options are available. I think for this, okay, it's not the published content, it's a preprint. Before publications, they share, better try to have the articles rather than these documents. Articles will be better. Or you go to the website, the preprints may be quite longer. They have added in Google Scholar. You go to the website and add it. Okay, the original one, and you'll get the perfect referencing details. So volume, issue, page number, all informations. Okay, DY. So this is in conference paper. The volume is not mentioned. Check it. Okay. So this is also kind of, yeah, this is a research article only, volume, issue, page. So check these details. Okay. After checking these details, it's okay. So I'm having a reference Word file. So you can see in the top Sotoro plugin is added. Any issues in this Sotoro plugin, you just like go to the file, then I think option, click add-ins. Sotoro is there. Okay, these are all active applications. Sotoro is there. Check it. Okay, the separate plugins will be available. Now think abstract keywords. You have few contents. This is sample. I'm just showing a sample how it works. That's all. So just click wherever it's required. Click add citations. Now automatically the speaker recognition is selected. I'm just clicking the first article and click OK. And somewhere here next to this test, again I'm adding the second and third articles. I'm adding, it's okay. Just adding as a multiple source, okay, 2 articles. And somewhere here I'm just adding again. Last I'm just adding one article. Okay, now after doing this in-text citations, go to the reference, click add to bibliography. When you click add to bibliography, all these 6 articles will be added perfectly, right? Now, go to this document preference. Now it's in default IEEE format. Which format? IEEE format. Now, when you are submitting to some elsewhere based, all the elsewhere journals means you can click this elsewhere option or click engineering structures is a like journal belongs to elsewhere publishers and click OK. So the reference and everything getting changed. Again, if your article is rejected, no worries. You are planning to submit to another journal from Springer. Energy, Ecology, Environment is a Springer based journal. Just click here and submit OK. So based on the publishers and journal, the entire referencing style, everything is getting, see here, you can see these changes. ET all 2025 bracket. After the brackets, there is no space between the author and Lee. They have 2 articles. I think both, yeah, both are different articles. So it perfectly it is mentioned 2025A and 2025B. The same year they published 2 articles, and the 2 article also I am adding as the reference. So these are all will be automatically added. Therefore, there will be not any manual errors and all. You can see the HTTPS, the DOI link, whatever information is available, it will be perfectly added. Okay, that is the reason if you add 40 reference also, all the 40 authors will get citations in their profile. If you are using manually, How many of you remember any researcher rephrased the references also? Bibliography is not considered, not very recent days. In the year somewhere around 10 years before, even some students, even they have rephrased the title of the research article and other things because of this plagiarism and other things. Okay, I have heard and seen some students. See, we are acknowledging the existing authors that they must get the citations if these formats are perfectly added. Many researchers, we spend a lot of time for our research article, other content, starting from abstract, keywords, title, introduction part, then other body of the article, then conclusions, results, discussions. We spend a lot of time for each and every sections by referring multiple articles. But finally, you explore multiple articles, you learn from your existing authors, and you have completed your article, and finally you missed acknowledging the existing authors by doing proper referencing, proper in-text citations. If you have 40 reference in your article, all the 40 must be properly cited inside the article. If there is no 40, then you have to check that. Say somewhere any changes were available, some issues were there, you have to check. Will you please again explain about the bibliography of see? Say I'm just clicking like before this full stop and clicking add citations. So articles are available. I'm just clicking OK. Then go to the reference and just click here and click add bibliography. The reference will be done. Now go to the document preference. Why this preference is very important is if your article is rejected from this journal, you are planning to submit to Nature scientific reports, click this Nature and click OK. When you go to this Nature, you can see here 1, 2, 3, right? If you have 3 citations, it will be 2-3. These formats will be automatically changed. If a researcher for the first time when you are having, you will put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But a researcher who use these tools perfectly, it will be 2-6. Right? These are all small ways the reviewers will easily judge you. For I don't know, you are all from whatever maybe the institutes. For every institute, there will be some other superior institutes. Sometimes you are a reviewer or you are as a maybe a reviewer. You get an article from some institute has not having much quality, for example. By seeing the institute name and other information or some kind of uh, like by seeing these are all small informations in the introduction itself, you will think, okay, they may not knowing about the citations is not proper. Differently they have made. If you see some international articles, some of the top institute articles, like for example from University of Melbourne or some top institutes, these will be highly professionally they will be doing it. Technically, it will be sound the article. Other than technical stuff, these are all small informations also perfectly they spend time and they used to work it. Okay, I have seen some authors also quite long earlier days. They just write from each an article some content and they just put numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here there. Then randomly they will add some article in the reference. The problem is when you add these kind of content, your authors will get citations. After getting citation, your experts go to your profile and go to that article and check what this person written about me. And the written content will be not related to that professor. Think I am citing about each and everyone here listening to me now. But the content whichever I have cited is not related to your research work. How you will feel? How you will feel? you will be scolding me, or you will remember my name, right? If something really happened, obviously you will remember my name. See this guy, which I have not written, I have not studied about these research work, but he's written about me. Maybe I may be a professor, and that article may be written by some other student also, maybe. But you will not think about, any researchers will not think about it is written by student or something. They will see the faculty experts who is, without even doing all these checks, and just submit and getting to publish. So you need to check all these details. How for article images you spend a lot of time, flow chart, methodology chart, a lot of things you spend a lot of time. Putting a border, plotting an origin, for a lot of everything researchers spend a lot of time. Similarly, you need to spend or give some time for referencing and citations also. That is also very important, because if you are doing it properly, in future you will also get citations, H index, item index, everything perfectly to your profile. What we sow, we will reap. So good question, Professor Vishaka. When I click document preference, these nature and all, I have added in multiple sessions. Somebody will say these journals, and I'm just added. If this is not available, there is an option called manage styles. Click manage style. When you click manage style, click get additional styles. When you click additional styles, here comes 10,738 referencing style. The best thing here is, see, this is a maybe some kind of Chinese article. Their referencing bibliography style is totally different. You go here, this referencing is totally different. Zoological studies, this may be different. Okay. Journal of Strategic Informations. This in-text citations. When I see here italic, the journal name is in italic. Here, earlier one is no numbers, it's in alphabetical order. The next one is in numbers. So each journal will have small changes. So this may be Journal of Structural, Functional and Genomics, or see Journal of Stroke. If I'm clicking Journal of Structural Engineering, when I click this Journal of Structural Engineering, it will be added. It will be added. If you want to remove another other details like IEEE and Nature, if you want to remove, here there's a small minus symbol, delete selected style, just delete it. Click OK. Infrastructure belongs to MDPI, just delete it. Now, Journal of Structural Engineering I have added. Just close it. Click document preference. You click Journal of Structural Engineering and click OK. So based on that, the full format referencing style gets changed. 10,700 styles. Most of the reputed art journals are available here. If you are perfectly following some experts, sometimes, for example, there is a publisher called Bentham Science. Okay, you are planning to write your research article for that Bentham Science. Sometimes the journal name may not be available in Sotero. For example, the journal name may be available in the Sotero because the journal may be recently added to Scopus profile. That journal name may not be there. In that case, what you have to do is, that publisher will have 100, 200 journals. Some journals will be 10 years, 20 years old. You take that journal name and search here and you add it, so that most of the publisher follows the same referencing format. Hope you understand, right, what I'm trying to say. If there is a publisher named Bentham Science, recently they have a journal that is accepted in Scopus, and you may be thinking, okay, this is a recently added uh, uh, journal in Scopus, so we will try to write our article. So when after writing article, you go to this referencing part and you search that journal name. That journal name will not be available here. That journal name will not be available here. In that case, the most important thing what you have to do is that publisher will have different journals. That publisher will have different journals. In that, some journals which is 5 years, 10 years old, that journal name you have to search here, and that you need to click it. Obviously, the format will be moreover, mostly it will be same. The next option here is group option. You can click group. I just click search groups or popular topic. This COVID, I'm just searching, and you can find many authors, 1 member, 2 members. See, there are 4 members. See here, they have 12 members. It's a public group. Also, it's an open group. You can click join. It's an open group. You will be able to join. And he is the owner, Marcelo Loboso, right? Library will be viewable after joining this group. Click join group. Yeah, this is a group. So I am the 13th member. They have an articles for all the other 13 members. So they are the other 13 members. So if somebody see it will not good, better I'm just leaving here. It's not allowing me to leave. Okay, I think I'm out. Similarly, search and find related groups. You can also create a group. Okay. Then go to this upgrade storage. So somewhere 64% is done for me. The total 300 MB. Other CV and other options, you can update your information, and I think there's an option to download it finally, your CV content, something like that, save CV, so that somebody click your profile, they will be knowing about you. Forums, there will be a lot of discussions. You can also be a part, any issues, you can search here, you will find a lot of queries over here. So I like to teach few option in the library. We will go to the speaker recognition. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 articles. Now these 10 articles, 1 second. I'm planning to separate into 2 different tag options. Just click here. You can create any notes and all. You can attachments and other things you can do it, and click tag option. I'm just adding a tag for speaker recognition. It is in default, it is there, right? I'm just removing it. Removing other things. For this article, I'm just clicking add. Speaker recognition, I'm just putting SR. Second article is also similarly. I'm just adding SR. right? The third article, I'm just adding mm, other terms like in this title with CRET model, I'm just putting CRET. Next article also, I'm just, for example, I'm just putting CRET model. Okay, better I'm just deleting other thing. CRET. Third also, I'm just CRET. Best thing here is when you need to know about this SR alone, just click SR, that articles alone will be available. When you click again, it will be gone. When you click CRET, that article alone will be available. When you remove, it will be gone. The purpose is now I have 10 articles, it is easy. Think I am having 350 articles. And the 350 articles, if you are writing a literature article, it may have some 10 to 12 themes. 12 themes have multiple subsections and subfolders also will be. In that case, managing it will be little bit difficult. Even you have create multiple folders and all, it will be difficult. So better try to have these tag options so that it will be perfectly you can separate it and you can use it. That is one major thing. In speaker recognition also, if you want to have a new sub collections and if you want to move this collection to another, all these things you can do it. This bibliography option is recently added. So all this article in which format? If you want in AP 7th edition, you just click here, copy clipboard, go to the Word file, just paste it. Right? So you want to reorder some 10 12 articles, very simply, just you can use it. If you are planning for another journal, maybe energy, ecology, sorry. Just click here. I'm just searching a journal, energy, ecology, and environment. It's not there. Civil. Just click this journal, Archives of Civil and Mechanical Engineering. Just click the add option. You can see here somewhere Archives of Civil and Mechanical Engineering. It's formatted. Copy clipboard. You can see the difference. I'm just copying here. The only volume number is added, no issue number. 2025. Journal is in italic. Journal is in normal. And the year is in the first. And here year is at last before the page number. So there are a lot of changes. Okay. And check all these informations are available perfectly or not. And when you just click here on article. If you like to uh, related to this article, any information if you like to add, you can add it. Okay. I think this is for copying the articles, sorry, attachment. About this article, this is the attachment, the PDF is available. Okay. So abstract is not available. If you want to add, you can add it. This is notes options. Then, 1 second. When you right click this article, if you have a PDF, the PDF you can open it, you can view online. You can add attachment, you can add to other collection also, you can add it. If you want to remove from also, you can. If you want to duplicate, also duplicate. If you want to export this item, when you click this export item, if you want in Excel or Excel format also will be there, yes, .csv or any other format. Okay. Export file, include annotations, click OK. All files added to Zotero, but mostly you get yeah, this notes is not notes. If you have, you can export that also. CSV Excel file is also fine. Okay, in which format you want, you can export it. Then one more information here is when you click generate report from item, yeah, sample information about the authors, all information will be available. In case you would like to share to any researchers about this article, this report you can share to them and you can use it. You can add attachments, very simple only. So these are the folders were created. As I went to this group, the COVID group, these details are available. I'm just clicking remove library, so it's getting removed. In some articles, if you're deleting, it will be available in trash. Just select all and click OK, it will be deleted. And any other things, if you want to delete any collections, right, just you can delete it. Any other, if you want to delete, just delete it. All simple, highly like tools are mostly user friendly. It's not highly some because this whatever I'm doing, this is in mainly desktop. Sometimes it will take some time to update in the this library, web library. Okay, mostly it will be updated fast. See here, earlier group, the another one is there, but that is gone. Mostly it will be updated fast. And in Word file, it will be a separate plugin. That's very important here. Okay. So any queries related to this reference management tool, which we have seen in the past 2 days, yesterday and today. See, some researchers prefer Zotero, some researchers, and there are other so many tools, as you said in the earlier sessions, Bittrex, a lot of other tools. Many researchers are using this. They have a lot of researchers are in these groups. Because nowadays, daily 5 to 10 tools are coming daily related to research, right? Can Zotero rendering engine be formally proven to produce citation stable outputs under non-metadata mutations and string states? Uh, can you know this full form of this CSL, professor? Mainly for citation purpose, exporting, importing articles to any most of the formats whichever is available here, you can have it. So better these preprints, better not to use after the see initially this preprint is getting released. After the preprint, within a couple of days, the full article with proper volume number, issue number, all these information will be updated. Then, preferably you can use it. The problem is many authors, immediately when these preprints are coming in, immediately they update in ResearchGate, Academia, Google Scholar, everywhere they will update. For Google Scholar and all the social academic networks, kindly wait for 3 months. If the publisher or other recently even one article, even one of our like co-author suddenly added in I think ResearchGate. It asked like, are you the author? I said okay. Finally, if you see, it is added by. So some publishers also have a ResearchGate profile. They add articles and they add it properly. So that depends. That depends. In Sotero as well as in Mendeley, there is an option to add the citation style manually. I have not explored that because most of the journals I am just getting it, but there is an option for manually also you can add it, because uh, obviously in this 10,700 journal you will have the reference, the article, the journal which you are looking. Sometimes the format may not be exactly the same, then you can manually, based on that journal's format, you need to manually like create it. Okay, I have not tried this manual options, but there are options. Even in Mendeley, the manual option is available. Sync options are available in Mendeley, both web library as well as the desktop versions will have. But in Sotero, desktop versions will have the sync option. But in the web based, you just reload it, it will be getting synced. Okay, it's not very highly difficult another task. Try to use at least one tool, make your profile, make your area of research work, create good theme, create different folders, try to collect articles, read articles line by line. Whenever, I think Sotero mobile application is also there. You just have it the PDF versions. Whenever you are in a travel, when you are free, just explore it. Read the article line by line, understand the work, learn about that research work more. Right. Any queries? Okay, we selected so many scholars also doing the same very closely. When I search papers for my literature review, these preprints papers also come in my search. See, you can explore it, you can learn it, gain knowledge from that work. Better not to cite in the initial stage when that article does not have a proper. See, some journals, even it's a preprint, they add all these informations, the address of that article in detail. But some journals, they don't provide proper informations in the preprints. Many, like some publishers, they are good when they're adding the preprint, because I have seen in ResearchGate when you are searching for some articles, you will get the PDF version of preprints only, not the perfect published versions. Publishers are not adding it earlier, but some authors, they're adding it. Also come in my research, sir, you can use it, nothing wrong in that. But check whether all the informations are available, DOA number and other details are available, so that they get the credits. Citation style language, what is this? Could you explain us? See, there is citation language. I have never heard such terms. Citation style, in the sense, if you see here, 10,750 journals have, all mostly will have different styles. Some small changes even. I know some journals, I think in the citations presentations, one journal has month of all the reference alone. Hope you remember. Month alone. Month alone, which means that journal has a specific referencing style, which they have developed. But these are all the major informations, comma, year will be in the initial, back, journal will be in italic. Some journals, the volume alone will be in bold. The volume number will be, there will be no like full stop will be there after the name. Some journals will have comma, some journals will have semicolon. So these are all journals to journal, they have multiple styles. There are not 9,500, 10,500 styles. There are more number of styles even that may not get updated. Zotero has some of the reputed journals. Most of the reputed journal styles are available with Zoteros, but some other tools, even we don't get certain formats even. Told about some tool starting with SC. The last, I think, stealth writer. The STEALTH writer. Just explore it. I have not used it, but I hear from my friends from a private institute is doing research work. STEALTHWRITR. That or another? Thank you. Thank you all.